One of the great things about being able to teach students archaeology in the classroom, as well as go on excavations and work with them, and also work side by side with them in the lab, is that I get to see the excitement that develops when they learn something new about people who lived in the past, about artifacts, that kind of thing. So, I mean, probably the best part of archaeology for me, honestly, is working with people as a member of a group, of usually a really diverse group. One of the things I take away from, when I've worked on excavations in the field as a volunteer, as a student, and later as a director of an excavation, is that, the best thing that comes out of the experience is like the group bonding and getting to know people that you otherwise would never have had a chance to get to know.
What archaeology means to me is discovering those people who history has forgotten. Find all those people like slaves and like women and all these people who are not written about by the sources, the ancient male elite sources. It allowed me to combine things that I love, like being outside, but also an intellectual pursuit. There's not much else that allows you to put those two things together in order to have a career.
Archaeology means discovering the past for yourself and uncovering what was not known. I got into archaeology when I was really little. I found a book in the library about Egypt. It was around the time the Tut exhibit was going across the country, and so my parents took me to see it up in the Field Museum in Chicago, and I fell in love with archaeology.
Archaeology means uncovering and rediscovering the whole history of human past and returning that history to all of us here in the present, which I think is incredible. And I've always loved history, and being able to do something that I believe is the practical application to help educate others for generations down the line is incredibly important.
When I decided to pursue a career in archaeology, it was to have a job that I love, which I have wound up with. I love teaching, I love doing the research, love being in this environment of in a university with semesters in the beginning, a middle, and the end, and so I was able to achieve exactly what I wanted.
Archaeology ultimately, is about, studying the past and interpreting it for the public, finding out more about how people lived in the past. But I think it also, the practice of archaeology gives a lot of insights into who we are as individuals, and then allows us to learn things about ourselves that we never would have known otherwise.